on Vancouver Island. And I'm still not happy with the green that I've got for my number 4. So, I've taken out the new emerald green because it is still, even completely dry, it shows blue. Oh, let me grab the dry one, not the wet one. See that? And it's like it's a color shifting paint, which I wasn't expecting it to be. I mean, now that I know, it's great, but I didn't know. I wasn't advertised as a color shifting paint. But anyway, in some lights, you can see down here too, right? In some light, it looks very blue. And when I flip it, it goes to that kind of emerald green color. Anyway, beautiful color, but not what I want for my 4, for my number on my house. So, anyway, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go back to the last video and you'll see where I was talking about making a new number for the front of our house, because apparently the 4-inch one that we have there is not big enough and people can't see it. So we're gonna do I don't know how big it is. I'll measure it before I actually pour it. So the other ones I did was just green and I used white. Well, I wasn't 100% happy with that. So I am going to add in some Viridian green, and for the very first time ever, da, 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 I am going to try a black base paint. I got some, oh shoot, I put it away already. What is it? It was super, super, super thick. Daler-Rowney Simply Acrylic paint, made in London, I believe, made in England, in Berkshire. So, anyway, I'm loving it. I used a very little bit, and it was super, super thick. And I mixed it with probably close to equal parts Floetrol and my pouring medium. And I've got it at about a, I don't know, a 2 or a 3. It seems a little lumpy, which seems kind of weird to me, but it's flowing nicely. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try it as our base paint. And then, of course, I do have my black cell activator, which was working a little too well. So I threw some of this black paint that I just mixed up in there with my cell activator to kind of tone it down a little. And yeah, so we're going to give it a shot. We've got, what do we have here? A Thalo blue, and then a couple of green, or a Thalo green, sorry. And then a couple of green colors that I mixed up myself, mixing a few colors. And then I have the Viridian. And we're going to go with some black. So wish me luck. And thanks for stopping by. I think that just might be the color combination that I want. Here, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Oh, I better hold on to my tripod. Look at those beautiful, beautiful colors. Getting some yellow light in there. I zoomed too close. But anyway, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, and my cell activator seems to be just tamed down enough to, it's still giving me some really cool cells here, but I'm not getting that, well, of course I wouldn't get that crazy white takeover, but I'm not getting a crazy black takeover either. So, yeah, no, it looks really good, and the green really stands out against that black. So I'll have to check with Honey after it dries tomorrow. We'll compare, but I'm thinking this is going to be the color. All right, I'm going to pour another coaster, and then we'll get right down and take a nice close-up of these when we're done. Oh my goodness, what have we here? So I've decided to tempt fate, and I'm just going to go ahead and pour this baby. So I'm using my same greens, my Viridian, ooh, lid popped right off of that, my Viridian, my Thalo green, and then my 2 custom blend greens. And that's actually one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and do this without pouring another coaster, is that some of my greens are custom made, and I don't have the paints anymore that they were made with, so I would not be able to replicate them. So I figured rather than pouring them out onto a coaster, I'd better get them onto my 4. So here's what I'm going to do. And I'll film it for you, but I am going to probably speed it up because I'm sure it will be considerably boring. So what I'm going to do first is coat it with the black, and then I've got this little silicone little pour thing, and I'm going to layer my paint in it, and then I'm going to do a spiral pour, moving spiral pour, and I'm going to go around and around and around and around like that, and it's going to be beautiful, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, if I haven't already said welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm bringing on some more videos. And, okay, let's get going. I'm kind of obsessed with it. The camera and the lighting in here doesn't do it justice. It looks a lot lighter through the camera. It'll be interesting to see how it shows up on the screen, but it's just beautiful. I'm loving those lines. Look at those cells. Just a few little ones, so I really did tame back that black. But we're getting some really cool patterning and some cells and just those beautiful, beautiful deep green colors. Anyway, I'll show you again when it's dry. We'll come back. Okay, so this is how it turned out dry, and those greens are indeed showing up a lot more true to color now that it's dry. It doesn't look near as bright as it did, and so those colors are just perfect to go with the outside of my house. And I should think that that would be big enough for anybody to see from the street. At least I should hope so. And there is a light right over top of it that comes on automatically if there's movement at night. So, you know, there's really no excuse. So, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of my house number. And have a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button or that like thumbs up button. Have a great day. Bye now.